In leadership, one of the greatest challenges is navigating situations where perspectives clash. Everyone brings their own experiences, emotions, and assumptions to the table. What feels true to one person may not feel true to another. As a leader, it is important to acknowledge that their truth is their truth, just as your truth is yours. Dismissing someone's reality, even if you disagree with it, shuts down dialogue and erodes trust. The key is not to argue over whose truth is more valid, but to work together to uncover all the facts beneath the feelings. Facts provide the common ground where productive conversations can begin. Leaders must approach these moments with curiosity, asking thoughtful questions, listening fully, and separating emotion from objective information. This doesn't mean ignoring feelings because emotions carry important data, but facts help bring clarity and direction. Effective leadership lies in the ability to balance empathy along with accountability. By honoring different truths while seeking out factual alignment, leaders model fairness and emotional intelligence. They create space for honest dialogue, encourage self reflection, and guide teams towards a resolution, not by insisting on being right, but by being committed to understanding what's real. Now, while someone's truth can be a powerful way to understand themselves and communicate authentically, it's important to recognize that it's not necessarily the only truth or the objective truth of a situation. Here's a more detailed breakdown. Understanding their truth. It goes by subjective experience. This is someone's truth, and it's rooted in personal experiences, interpretations, and emotional responses to events. Then you have their individual perspective. It's shaped by that person's unique history, their values, and yes, even their biases. Be non-objective fact. It's not necessarily the same as an objective reality or a universal truth. It's just their objective fact. And these things can be evolving. Someone's truth can change as they grow, as they learn, and it may not always align with their initial perceptions because new information has been added. So, as a leader working through this conversation and trying to find the right path ahead, it is vitally important that all participants acknowledge the following. The first one is they have to know that there's importance of openness. Acknowledging that others have their own truths is crucial to understanding and empathy. We must understand that this is not about being right or wrong. Different perspectives don't automatically mean someone is right or wrong. They simply reflect different viewpoints. Ensure that you have dialogue and growth. Engaging with other perspectives can lead to a deeper understanding and also provide some personal growth. There's always going to be potential for conflict. Disagreements about truth can arise, but respectful dialogue can help bridge these gaps. In essence, navigating the concept of their version of the truth, this also involves having self-awareness, understanding someone's own beliefs and how they shape their perspective. You have to make sure that when you go into this, you have respect for others, recognizing that others have their own valid viewpoints. Maintaining an openness to learning, being willing to consider alternative perspectives and challenge assumptions. By actively working on changing your perspective, you can create a more positive, fulfilling, and meaningful life and broaden your abilities to lead in the long run. Wow, that was a lot to take in. Have you ever thought of leadership, truth, and difficult conversations in this way? I'd love to hear from you, as well as your thoughts on this subject. So please drop your comments in the chat. And to learn more about a variety of leadership topics, contact me at the email and website listed below so together we can put some leadership in your life. Don't forget to like, comment, and follow so you don't miss any of my future content.